Sometimes the loading process is almost as long as the project. We'll see tonight. Now he's got the bucket and the forks and the tiller.
So we're going to take this pile, we're going to till it all off then. I would gather that you'd rather have more of it tilled and leveled than less at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not too much worried about the sod that we got here.
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to plant new grass seed.
I hope it's moist enough. I'm afraid it may be pretty dry to make it till, but we'll give it a shot. So I think what we'll do to start is we'll just till this. We'll till this repeatedly right in here, the whole affected area. Then once we get that loosened up, I mean, I hope we can till it. It's got some rock in it. It's also pretty dry here. But assuming we can get that tilled up pretty good, then we're going to try to come along with our bucket and see if we can do some of the, more gross leveling, the bigger leveling.
Sure.
And then once we get all that done, we might come back and till again.
Okay.
And we brought our soil pulverizer. I don't know if we'll use it or not, but we brought it. So
awesome.
We're prepared. Let's go.
It's hard to see in the video, but this was really rough. The sewer repair had left a bunch of piles of dirt and ruts and just overall a really rough yard. Our task was to get it leveled out so it would be a lot easier for him to mow. I find the easiest way is usually to till it all up, get it all loose, and then we can worry about making it more level. One fascinating part is that just tilling will provide some of the leveling action.
So tell me the story again. How did it get messed up?
They ran a fiber optic line right through my sewer, and it just slowly, it was about a year, and it slowly got to where it was back up in my house.
Wow, it took a year for it
their fiber optic channel was all full of my sewer. It was horrible.
The fiber optic cable company paid
Yeah.
for them to come fix it. So what do you think of the tiller so far?
I think it's wonderful. I was going to rent one, but it would beat me to death. I was afraid.
Oh yeah, walk behind.
Yeah.
It's not really hurting anything, but it's kind of embarrassing to me to leave that stand dragging along the side. I just didn't see it.
It's pretty dry, but it's tilling it.
Yeah, it's working up pretty nice.
And you've got some rocks in there.
They had to put a load of gravel in when they put the sewer. They had to use gravel.
Oh, I gotcha.
So they got it all over the place.
Okay. And your plan is to just seed it and then water it this fall?
Yeah, I have to keep it watered for a while. This shows how deep it is if you tell the guy in there.
Wow, okay.
See, there's the fiber optic cables going right through my line. Yeah, when they dug down and found that, they said, we know what your problem is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so glad they found that. I mean, I'm not glad, but...
Well, at least you know...
It wasn't my fault.
Right, right.
It didn't cost me the $4,500. But the main company paid me.
So he's been able to till a lot of this, and now he's going to be able to move some of the dirt into the low spots. So did they bring in fairly heavy equipment to do that?
It was a pretty good size backhoe.
So that's probably what left ruts in your yard. Do they bring in any extra dirt or just no? Okay.
Just gravel.
Okay.
Which is all down in the bottom.
Sure.
I had removed all that top layer that I had loose, so it was time to till it again. Doug, the parking stand's still dragging.
Maybe a little bit extra dirt on that hump, the big hump that
Yeah,
was going out
big
there.
hump is still
and
there,
then
yeah.
where you put some dirt in here, you see it's still just,
Kinda
that's
keeps
where they
going
had
on
their,
down there.
yeah, a little bit. But other than that, it looks really good.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the main hump, there's still a little bit there, but it's,
all the way out here.
yeah. This is where he kept going back and forth with his, and with it being wet, it just,
I think I'll till again, and then I think I'm going to get out that soil pulverizer. I think that thing may work pretty good.
see the ruts right here?
Yeah. You want those tilled too?
Yeah, if you just run past it one, it should level them out pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay.
So has it been hard to mow like that?
Oh yeah.
Bumpity bump? Do you have a
Bumpy
rider
bump.
or a...
I got a rider, but I had to take a weed eater over that hump because the blades would hit.
Oh, okay.
They did it in spring 2016, but they did
fixed it.
repair this
Okay.
spring in 2017.
Okay.
It took that long for that whole pipe to fill up with
Fill
water.
up, yeah.
It looks really good right now. And if I'd have been wise, I'd have packed everything up and went home right then.
Okay, so I think I'm about ready to run the pulverizer on it.
It looks wonderful,
Good.
except for it doesn't have grass.
Well,
Now, we can't snap our fingers and make it have
God's going
grass.
to take care of that, maybe.
Yeah.
As you heard, Greg was happy with it. We should have just packed up and went home. Good video of the quick hitch in action, both unhitching before there and hitching up now. Much easier. Check out my website for some details about quick hitches.
Thanks to my dad and my brother and all the other folks that helped out to make this rig quick hitch compatible again. It had kind of bent up, and that's what we had to redo, and you can see the video on that where we bent that so that this quick hitch would fit again. Made it a lot easier for today anyway.
I tried to extend the top link here to get those teeth out of the way so that they wouldn't be dragging up like a rake, but I never got it to work really the way I wanted it to work. This would have been a scenario where a hydraulic top link would have been nice. I could have extended it all the way out such that just that roller was on the ground in the soddy areas there.
I do okay over there where I don't have any
With
sod.
sod, yeah.
But over here where the sod is, I've done terrible.
After a while, I just decided to cut my losses and get the tiller back on and clean it up.
Now Now folks, we've tried a couple of things tonight. Of course, we've tried the tiller that we're using now. We also tried that soil pulverizer. Now what I want you to see is, for the stuff that we do, it's just simply hard to beat a tiller. The tiller it'll level it, it'll dig it up so it'll make it easy to move with the bucket or anything else. It's just got a lot of versatility. The only thing that's kryptonite to a tiller is rocks. Tiller does not like rocks. But other than that, it's one of my favorite tools. Thankfully, we don't have a lot of rocks in Indiana. Now, I thought maybe for Greg's yard here that soil pulverizer would do a beautiful job of leveling. And it did where we didn't have the sod. But where this sod was causing us trouble, it really, I don't know, maybe I just don't have the skill. But I couldn't make it do what I wanted it to do. Contrast that with the tiller, it almost always does what I want it to do. I think the homeowner's going to be really happy with this. Well, Christy, I think it's a pretty good project. Greg, you happy with the project?
I'm very happy.
Good. I think it looked pretty good. I don't think the soil pulverizer will work like we wanted it to.
Not really.
Probably partially because I wasn't so good at operating it. I don't know. Tiller to the rescue.
Yes.
Excellent tool. If you don't have a tiller, get one. Hey, we'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.